A man with a mechanical saw attacked a huge fir tree near my home on Vancouver Island, Canada, not long ago, and felled the work of several centuries. I counted the annual rings of growth on the butt and reached a total of 703, when those circular lines, the record of recent times, became too thin for the naked eye. The man with the saw said that the tree stood in the way of his new garage and had to be removed. He is a practical man, not given much to speculation and careless of history. But any historian would have found food for thought in the spectacle of that mighty stump, cleanly severed, and the prostrate mass of wood. King John must have been signing a certain document at Runneymede about the time when a seed sprouted on an unknown continent and a tiny sprig of green thrust itself up, among many others, from the floor of the forest. When Columbus discovered the New World, this seedling had become a tree 2.5 centuries old. When an English axe was severing the neck of a Stuart king, this tree, safe from any axe, was approaching middle age. It began to decline at the time of Waterloo. How often this tree had grasped the spring wind and transformed it into the music of the first harp, shredded it through innumerable fingers in the rustle and dry tick of summer, and uttered the organ tones of the winter gale when no ear was present to hear it. How many thousands of millitons of tons of water were sucked from the earth over the years and hoisted into the trunk and limbs, no mathematician can calculate. How the tree extracted minerals from the soil and transformed them into bark, cambium layer, heartwood, and green needles, no scientist can fully explain. How such a frame could stand upright in the storms of 700 winters or support an overpowering load of snow on a frail network of roots, no engineer can demonstrate. Man arrived late in the tree's life. The first human eye to see it doubtless belonged to some wandering red Indian whose stone axe was too blunt for use on such formidable fuel. Then came a white logger with a steel axe, a crosscut saw, and a team of oxen, and he left his little mark on the trunk after a few futile strokes. Later on, some hunter had driven a spike into the wood, perhaps to hang up a deer while he skinned it. His spike had rusted over the ears and it broke in my fingers. Nothing but a modern man with his cunning implements could end the life of over 700 years. This he proceeded to do and finished the job in 29 minutes. The tree swayed briefly, its torn wood screaming, its wings beating as if for flight. Then it fell, and the earth boomed like a drum. The man was satisfied with his work. He could now drive his car conveniently into the new garage.